morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's going to be a great day. I've decided, and therefore it shall be. Welcome to my vlog. It has been a long time coming, and I really don't have an excuse for why it took so long. I just had so many technical difficulties and personal difficulties, but I really want to document my journey a bit better, which is just the journey of leaving my job, becoming this entrepreneur, the woman that I see myself as internally, and bringing that into my 3D reality. And it has been such an uphill battle, but we are finally seeing some progress, seeing some traction. I have done an enormous amount of mental work, and some of that is documented in other videos on my channel, but I finally can kind of start to see the light a little bit. And so now I'm so excited to share because I actually feel like I can kind of speak to the worst and most difficult parts of this journey and maybe also help some people along the way. But that is for my like channel videos. This is just going to be more of a vlog style of how that journey has gone for me and how I am figuring it all out. So that's what we're going to do starting today. It is Sunday. I don't know what the date is. May 24th. It is Sunday, May 24th. Every Sunday, I actually take a class. Sorry, I also have allergies right now from Canada, and I'll insert a couple of clips so y'all can see. I went to Canada last week, and they have like the worst pollen season right now. It is like actual pollen floating through the air, like these little white things, and they're like floating in and out of our taxi and all this other stuff, and they're just everywhere. And so now I'm so congested from this trip. I never have allergies in Los Angeles, and so it was like, oh my God, this is actually like so difficult to work through. But now I'm starting to kind of push through it. I think the heated class is going to do a lot and kind of get my body moving again. But I'm about to take a heated Pilates. Well, actually, I don't know what it is today because it normally says hot Pilates, and then today it said something method. And I guess that's supposed to be more of a sculpt class. So I don't really know what I'm signing up for today. But we're going to find out together. Well, theoretically, we're going to find out together. We'll see what happens. I don't know what to expect. But before I take any heated class, I always drink an entire Stanley of water first. And I'm going to make some oatmeal, and then we're going to get our day started. I am so behind on tech UGC stuff that I will be doing a lot of tech UGC stuff today. And then since the market is closed tomorrow, I will be hanging out with some friends. You know, it's LA and it's Memorial Day. I think the weather's gonna be trash. It's super cloudy right now, but all of our mornings are kind of cloudy in the summertime. So you just kind of get used to it. I told you I was so bad. I probably also sound really congested, so my apologies. This is not my normal voice. But yeah, so we'll have we're gonna do like a seafood boil tomorrow because that'll be a good time with my friends. And then I have an interview for a trading group this week and mostly just stuff in and around LA. I'm really trying to be more intentional with being consistent. Right now, I'm in a really great space because my period just finished. I'm in follicular. Like, I get so much done in follicular, but I feel like I've been really bad with luteal productivity. So I want to give myself my best shot of that not being the situation anymore. What I learned on this vacation is that I cannot let that happen. Because if I stop, then nothing's happening and then my income just kind of drops. And so I don't want to let that happen to me again. So we will be doing a lot of prep this week before I start ovulating to make sure that I set future me up for as much success as possible because I keep building these trends when I'm in follicular. And you can kind of see it on my YouTube as well. Like a lot of the shorts come out while I'm in follicular and then you see it just kind of trickle off. I'm going to make sure that that is not what happens again this month. So yeah, that is our plan for today. Let's go ahead and just make some breakfast. Well, first breakfast. This is just like a quick high carb. So I just do oatmeal, quick oats with a protein Fairlife in it. I actually have to order some more Fairlife and honey and peanut butter. And it's just a small amount because you don't want to eat too much before class. and then we have to leave in like 20 minutes. So let's cook breakfast. I'm also going to warn you guys, I am still figuring out the Osmo Pocket 4. And so I would like to apologize up front for any potential inconsistencies and how this one may look. I must just find kind of my space. And if you have any tips, please let me know what they are in the comments below, because this is a new camera to me, which I like. I love how easy it is to maneuver. I just haven't figured out what tones I really want to film with, and then whether I actually want to use D-Log and have the responsibility of color correcting everything, or whether I just want to go with like the natural look. So let me know what you guys think and how this vlog looks, and then I'll take feedback and update accordingly. We're good to go. First Stanley, empty. Okay, actually, this is like the most challenging part, I think, of my morning, is just trying to drink all of this water. But when I tell you, it is the key to making it through this class, because I didn't used to do this, and I would be in there like, oh my God, I might pass out. And I can't pass out, y'all. I feel like, as the usually the only Black person in the class, I can't pass out. Like, I'm representing way too many people to be over there that struggling. Like, I cannot be the reason we have to pause the entire class. And so I'm gonna make it through. But yeah, we finished our water. I'm about to refill it, take it with me. I need to grab a towel because I cannot go to this class without a towel. And my Celsius is in the freezer. I don't know why. I need to clean my fridge. I do know why. I have not been keeping my Celsius in the fridge because one of my Diet Cokes popped in the fridge. And so it's like sticky. And I don't like cleaning refrigerators. Duh. So I need to do that. And it's, you know what, now that I've told y'all, I feel like I need to do it before a keyboard warrior calls me nasty and then I'll cry. So I'll do that probably later today now. We got the wallet, we got the keys. I take so little with me to this class because for what? I'm also, we're on high alert right now. Not me. There is a situation which hopefully gets resolved peacefully in Garden Grove right now with the factory. So we do have to drive past it, but I take the coastal route. They're more so concerned that if it does blow in the next couple days, it'll go inland. And so I know like some family and friends have been a little concerned. They're like, so what are you doing? um, but luckily, the class I'm going to is in Huntington Beach, technically. And for those who don't know, Garden Grove is a bit more inland. It's like near Anaheim. And then Huntington Beach is kind of like its neighbor south, I guess, of it. Yeah, I think it's kind of south, but we'll see a couple signs for it on the way there, but I don't think we're close enough to the factory. I've been trying to look closer at the map to make sure that the route I'm driving isn't going to be in the zone and that roads aren't closed and like, the whole thing. But hopefully it does not blow. Hopefully they find a safe resolution. There's like schools in that area and a lot of people's houses, and we just go through so much with fire in this city that now that there are man-made ones are could like also be a problem. It's kind of like, dang guys, like we got to figure out a better way, a more sustainable way to live here. Because to be clear, if you've never been to LA, and if you haven't, maybe talk fast, if you haven't been here the past couple years, we are still recovering from those fires. If you drive up to Malibu, you drive to the mountains, you will see that there are a lot of people still recovering, still getting their houses back together. So definitely don't want another disaster, especially a chemical one. So Send up some prayers when you see this. Hopefully by the time I post this, it'll be completely resolved and this will just be a story from the past and a lesson learned. So I'm gonna leave so that I am on time. Yeah, because it's when I'm supposed to be walking out the door, but I'm chit-chatting. So I will see you guys there. So this is my standard breakfast because we have weight loss goals. And all it is it's around a half a cup, quarter cup egg white, somewhere in there, 2 eggs, tomatoes. I usually do avocado. They're just all really hard right now. So that was not an option. So I switched it out for mixed greens. And then my protein coffee that you guys saw me make, I drink this literally every day. It's just collagen, a core power, cold brew, because my building has cold brew. One of the best perks of living here is the fact that we have cold brew. And then recently I've been really liking this whole Harry Potter thing because now there's butterbeer everywhere. So I also put butterbeer cold foam because I ran out of butterbeer creamer. But I kind of rotate. Sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes I'll do like a chai, like a dirty chai. And yeah, it just allows me to get my protein in. This will take me hours to drink, which is another reason I like it because it allows me to kind of like satiate my hunger for a long period of time because I don't really eat any carbohydrates for breakfast. So, but that's why we had the oatmeal earlier because we had class. So, balance in all things. That's what we're doing today. So, yeah, bon appetit. So, it has been a somewhat busy day. I was so behind on the videos that I had to do for Tech UGC that I've just been doing those for the past couple of hours. I've had a few of them done, some have been posted. It just took longer than I thought it would because now I think it's afternoon. Yeah, it's like 3 o'clock, almost on the dot. So I'm getting a little hungry. I'm gonna prep dinner in a little bit. I only eat 2 meals a day ever since I've been trying to lose weight. And so it seems to work better for me. I don't think it's for everybody, but for me, doing two a day is enough. And then I do like a protein shake at like 7 o'clock before I go to bed. And that is it. That's all the food I need. So those are posted. I also did this meditation. I'm going to link it down below because I think it is the best meditation for anyone that's just trying to, it sounds so woo woo, but anyone that's trying to leave the 3D and just kind of be in this like safe, like void space. And that's it's like a void meditation. And so it's really about just letting go of like your body and earth and kind of remembering what you are outside of this planet, which I adore because it gives my brain just a chance to just like because I feel like I live in this constant state of overstimulation. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. I wouldn't encourage it. In others, it's just the reality of being someone that is probably has ADHD, that is just a go-getter and overachiever, and who's also an entrepreneur who be stressed and anxious. And so I have actually been diagnosed with anxiety. That one's not in my head. And just trying to balance all of that, it's just difficult. It's just difficult. And there are months where I'm like, okay, I got this. And then there are months that I don't feel like I got it. This is one of the months where I don't necessarily feel like I got it, but there's no choice. You have to get it because you're one person and I don't live with someone who can take over bills or responsibilities. And I actually texted my friend last night. I was like, the thing about being single is that when you don't do something, it just doesn't get done. There is no, oh, ask him or I'll ask her. Maybe someone will do. No, no, it's just me. And so sometimes that's a little overwhelming. Okay. It's a little overwhelming, but we're not going to spaz out because that doesn't help anything. But yeah, so all that stuff's been done today. I do think I'm going to record a little bit more for like my YouTube actual videos and then put some content together for TikTok and Instagram. I also haven't done a lot for TikTok shop since I've been on vacation. So I want to bring that back. And I actually have some packages downstairs that I need to get for that. But the rest of the day is going to be really chill because it's such a busy week. Um, I do have class tomorrow, so we're gonna go to fitness class tomorrow. Probably stop by Equinox because I want to do the cold plunge sauna recovery from my class today. My class today took me out. Like I have not been in a heated Pilates class in 3 weeks, and it showed like I was dying in that class. I almost passed out, and we weren't even at the 30-minute mark, and I was like, girl, what are you doing? Like I just had to take a knee, like on a field. Like you just hit the ground and you're just like, I can't do this. I can't do this. And that was very humbling. It was a very humbling moment for me. So now I know I need to spend more time in some heat. Again, luckily I wasn't late, but I had to park somewhere else, so it made me late. And so she put my mat in the back, which was a godsend because they opened the door at different times to let in fresh air. And so I was right by the door. That was exactly where I needed to be. God is good because I was not okay. If I had been in my normal spot, I probably would have just been laying on that mat and still felt like I was gonna pass out. For some reason, laying under those lights in that heat, sometimes laying down does not help. Like I literally just have to kneel and just be like, but my goal is always just to stay in the room. I feel like that's it for me. I don't have to do the whole workout in hot Pilates because it is super hot. But my goal is just to be able to stay in the room the whole time and not pass out. That's stage one. And in a couple of months, it'll be to do every single workout. But that's not the goal today. I just didn't want to be, I was the only Black person. Once again, I don't want to pass out as the only person of color in the room. That's crazy. It's crazy work. So we're going to keep working on it. That's why we're going to the sauna tomorrow and a bunch of other things, figuring out like a time and stuff. Because not Labor Day, what is it? Memorial Day. Memorial Day in LA is kind of crazy because it's hot, it's warm. I think this year it's only like 70 degrees, but something weird about Long Beach, okay? And I'm gonna get off my high horse and stop rapping because we got a whole week to get through in this video. But Long Beach be saying 70 degrees. It's the hottest 70 degrees you've ever felt in your life. Okay. I will sit here and I stand on this balcony and I'm like, this don't feel like 70. It feels like 75. It feels like 76. And the thing is like, no, it's only 70 degrees. I'll ask Google again. No, it's only 70 degrees. In the shade, I feel like it's higher, but you know what? It's not my battle, it's the Lord's. And so I just let them have it. But I do think our censor is in a weird place for the city of downtown Long Beach. I will die on this hill that I don't think our censor is in an accurately representing place for how warm it is in the city. It is always warmer than what the system says that it is. Even current temperatures, it'd be warmer than what it says. It's not even a forecast problem. So tomorrow's supposed to be high of 70, which basically means on the ground it's gonna feel like 74, maybe 75. Like you can be in a t-shirt and shorts, and you may still have a little glisten on your brow because that's how much warmer it's gonna be outside. But that's a good thing because we're doing a seafood boil outside for Memorial Day by the pool, not my pool, one of my friends' pools. And so that'll be a good time. That means we need to get all our work done today because we're not going to be getting through much tomorrow. We're going to be drinking tomorrow. So I'm hydrating as well today to recover everything I lost in that class. Now, I will say I can tell my water is on point because my weight didn't drop. A few weeks ago, I took the class. I weighed myself before class and I weighed myself after class. I had lost like 2 pounds. I said, girl, you drink some water. Don't be proud of that. That's dehydration. You need to drink so much water. So I'm gonna keep drinking this water. I'm probably gonna turn on the TV because I need to film some stuff for a brand, but it's like screen recording my phone. It's not watching me, and I can get a little bored. So I think I'm gonna turn on some TV and have a snack. I hope I have some hummus. I bought cucumbers and I forgot to buy hummus, and I don't have the ingredients to make hummus. I also need to buy tequila today. I gotta find where that is. But you know what? Those aren't problems right now. We're just gonna wait for my fish to frost. We're having fish tacos. That's an exaggeration. We're having fish wraps, Cajun fish wraps for lunch slash dinner, dinner as I like to call it, and that's what I have every day for dinner. I just have my eggs in the morning, my fish in the evening, and then I'll maybe snack on like an apple or oatmeal or something during the day. But I had oatmeal as you saw earlier today, so that's it. We chilling, and I do need to get some more steps because I don't think I've hit my step goal for the day, but I do have a walking pad, so I might do that after I eat. Yeah, we're only at 3,000 steps. Got to get to 10. I really prefer 15, but I got to get to at least 10. So we'll do that together later. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down, turn on this TV, and I'll catch up with y'all later. Good morning. It has been days since I've talked to you guys. Let's step outside. It's kind of nice outside. Get some good light. Um, it has been days since I've talked to you guys, and I could say there's good reason, but I don't know if it's like a really good reason. I've just been working, and then also I hurt my back a couple days ago, and so the past couple days I've literally just been laying still, barely moving, because like even just holding you guys up right now is uncomfortable. and it was so painful it kept me up all night. My friend who's a trainer said that I strained it, and so I can't really exercise, I can't really do too much, but it is what it is, and we're pushing through and just taking a lot of ibuprofen at this point. It is already Friday. I think the last time I had you guys was like Monday or Tuesday. I think Monday. But today is going to be a super productive day. I'm actually having a co-working day with one of my friends, and so we're getting a lot of stuff done. And then this weekend, I'm going to hopefully recover from this. Part of the problem is that I don't stretch enough. I exercise, but I don't stretch. I don't recover properly. You guys saw that I did like the sauna and everything like that, but that was days ago. I think I do need to push those things more into my life a bit, like more regularly. I think that'll help. But for now, we're just going to clean up this whole house because my friend's going to be here. We're probably not going to work very much from my apartment, but I want to have my house clean just in case we do decide to come down and chill after work or do anything down here. But it is also a beautiful day, so I wanted to share that with you guys. These are like my favorite days because it's like actually legitimately scenic. And you're just like, wow. And this is my motivation to be like productive and successful because I don't want to move and I love living here. But to be honest with you guys, being an entrepreneur is actually insanely difficult mentally. I think more than anything else, that's what makes it difficult is that you are just mentally fatigued sometimes and tired. What made me really sad yesterday is that even though like I wasn't feeling well, like I should lay down because I got no sleep and like I was in a lot of pain just from trying to sit because my lat. So anytime I'm just moving my arm or my core, that's all it takes for me to be extremely uncomfortable. Sorry, don't mind my unmade bed back there. But basically, it just means that I am just physically uncomfortable and I can't do anything, but I have to do things to make money. So I did a little bit of stuff on my computer, like even scratching my head hurts, right? So now I'm just trying to find the balance. And being an entrepreneur means that you just don't make money when you don't do anything unless you have systems in place to counteract that. That's just my teddy bear. Unless you have systems to counteract it. And so now I got to figure out my systems. Hold up, guys. I'll be back. I have to call my dad because I told my mother that I would get him to make her coffee by the time she got back from her Costco run this morning. In my house, I'm known as the COO because I do all the operational stuff. Hi, Daddy. Oh, good. You're at home. Love that. How are you? I have a task for you. Oh, you look so sad. Okay. It's not a big task. Mom would like some coffee when she gets home, but I wasn't sure if you knew how to use the new coffee maker, so I figured I'd call. Okay, guys, we're back. So the coffee has been made. My mother should be good to go now. But as for my day, my friend will be here in about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. So I'm going to read a little bit. I really just feel like my mindset has been absolute trash recently. And I've been making some steps in the right direction. I just think I need a little more help and a little more guidance. So I'm going to start paying for guidance and support. And if you guys have any mentors or like life coaches that you feel like have been great for you, please let me know in the comments because I feel like I'm very good at coaching other people, but I also still need help myself. And so that's the goal for this quarter. I've also started applying for jobs just in case that I need more runway than what I have right now in my savings. So we're also applying for jobs. I've applied for a lot of jobs in the past few days. We'll see if we get any interviews. But I'll let y'all know because I also heard the job market is absolute trash right now. I'm hoping that's not true. I'm really hoping that's not true. That sounds exhausting and terrifying to deal with. So, fingers crossed we find something new. But yeah, today it should be a chill day, a productive day. I'm also still in a lot of pain, so I'll eat in a little while so that I can take another very hefty ibuprofen because this pain is crazy. It woke me up out of my sleep crying, just like in so much pain. And I'm just like, dang, I don't want to live like this. This is horrible. And we'll probably go live today on Instagram as well because I haven't, not Instagram, live on TikTok. I haven't gone live on TikTok in a really long time. And that's something I wanted to be more habitual with. So we'll do that today too. I don't know if it's going to be a shopping TikTok. Probably not. It'll probably just be like a day in the life TikTok. And yeah, I think that's all my stuff for today. And then we'll see about tomorrow. Guys, it really depends on how my back feels. I feel kind of bad because I started this vlog and I was like, I'm going to do this, 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 and this. And now my back hurts. And I'm like, I can barely move. I'm not even signing up to drive a car in the next 24 hours because I don't want to have to like seize and then not be able to hold the wheel properly or any. No, no. So yeah, we're going to get up, get today started. This is going to be my book of the day, which is Think or Grow Rich. As you can see, I've already started it. There's a lot going on in here right now. But I do think I need to reread it. Once again, like I said, my mindset has just been so bad, so bad. And so this is on the list. We're going to get up now. I need to clean my kitchen, get that space together, and then take a shower and get ready for my friend to get here. I don't know what I'm going to do about my hair. My hair is in a bunch of micro twists. Not micro, they're tiny, but like they're not micro. And I don't actually have a plan for my hair. I was supposed to go to a networking happy hour yesterday, but because my back was hurting, that wasn't possible. And so instead, I am now here with these twists on my head. So it might be a scarf day. Yikes. And I think I'm going to film a couple of videos for TikTok Shop today because I got sent some more stuff and I'm so excited to try it. Like I'm really excited to try these things because it's more Korean skincare and my skin, you can kind of see it here. I have like some discoloration, but my skin overall has responded really, really well to Korean skincare. So I want to keep it up. And I love trying new brands. I'm a huge fan of all of it. So yeah, let's get this day started and make it a good one. Make it. Okay, we're back. We are officially dressed for the day and going to get started on some content to push through TikTok Shop. So right now I have a few things that came in the mail, but the one we're going to do today is for Mix Soon, which is a skincare brand. I mostly do skincare stuff right now on TikTok, and they have a Memorial Day sale, even though it's past Memorial Day. And I will be just kind of posting a video about it's a 4-pack. So we're going to film that real quick before my friend gets here. She got delayed because of traffic. So it gives me a little more time to film a couple things. Unfortunately, guys, my back started hurting again. I was laid up for like 40 minutes just laying on an ice pack because my back hurt so much. And so I also took an Advil. I took 800 milligrams again. I know I told y'all earlier I was going to take less, but nope. Nope. It hurt too much. And even now, it's because I try to sneeze. God forbid, it's May. It's the season for sneezing and I can't sneeze. without triggering a strained muscle. But you know what? It's neither here nor there. We're going to film this real quick. I think I'm going to do like 2 or 3 different ones and decide which one I want to post, or I'll post more than one because the commission for this is crazy high. So I definitely want to get a few sales on this one. And then I've also placed a couple more orders for other products. So yeah, let's get to filming and hopefully post that in the next hour or so. And then I have some other stuff I need to reply to. It hasn't been a crazy productive morning, mostly because I've just been in pain. But we're determined to turn that around. At least I showered, I smell good. Of all things, that's step one. And then I also need to make breakfast because I haven't ate. And yet I did take that Advil. So we're going to film this really quick and then eat.
Must be something you do. Don't know why I'm always falling for you. Don't know what, but must be something you do. Don't know why I'm always falling for you. Don't know what, but must be something you do. Don't know why I'm always falling for you. Don't know what, but must be something you do.
Okay, I think that's a wrap for this spring. I think that's more than enough. We recorded about 10 minutes and each video is only 30 seconds. So we'll be able to break that up. And it will be all voiceover. As y'all have probably picked up, I'm a very repetitive eater. So we're eating the same thing again today, which is literally just eggs, tomato, and avocado. I like the same breakfast. Oh, and I had to get coffee from downstairs. Unfortunately, I'm out of protein shakes. So I don't know what I'm going to put in the coffee, which is why I haven't had any in a couple of days on top of, you know, back pain, not being able to walk anywhere. So I guess I'll just drink it like a normal person. I still want to drink it because I feel like my nails like this, they're like, I don't know if you guys can really see them. Yeah, they're like super long, super strong. And I do think it's because I drink collagen in my coffee every day. And that it has been making a big difference in how my hair is growing. Y'all will also probably notice like my chin hairs have been growing like crazy. So I'm like constantly trying to take care of that. But it helps. I feel like that was super loud. But yeah, that's why I don't want to skip my coffee, because I won't put the collagen in anything else. If I don't have coffee, we're just not having collagen. I'm also almost out of eggs. I only have 6 eggs left, guys. We're going to go back to Costco. I'm feeling real frivolous. Not frivolous, that's the wrong word. Frugal, the opposite, the antonym of it. I'm feeling very frugal because I just spent all this money on a mentorship. I'm still not working, still trying to find my balance of everything. So I don't really want to go shopping. I really don't want to buy almost anything right now. And I understand that that's unrealistic because I have to eat. And, oh, I cracked that way too hard. Oh, and I broke it. Don't y'all, I hate when I break the yolks. It's like a personal pet peeve. Cannot stand it. But it's fine. First world problems, right? Well, actually, no. I think this is an all world problem. I think everyone eats eggs. And no one likes when you want your eggs over easy or over medium and then you break them. Well, so I think I'm going to have to put some more moisturizer on my face because that 4-pack only had sunscreen. And I can see that, I can already feel that my skin's going to need a little more moisture than what I gave it. Guys, I think the Advil's kicking in because I just reached for this plate and I didn't feel like I was about to, you know. Progress. Also, I don't know what's up with this batch of avocados. They are so hard, and they have not been getting softer as the days go on. And like I set this one out for days, and it was still like, it wasn't as soft as I was expecting it to be after days. Days, I say. I'm really sad about this yolk. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I be feeling so personal when it don't work out, but it do. Be feeling real personal. But you know what? That's a me problem. Taking things personally. That is in that book actually that I showed y'all earlier. And one of the keys to life is to not take things personally. And then I read that and I proceed to continue taking things personally. Area of growth. All right, guys. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to let my eggs burn because my face. Ooh, that was a little chaotic. Because my face was so dry. I couldn't wait any longer. It was starting to hurt. That's when I'll be really wondering sometimes if I have, what is it called? Eczema. I'll be wondering if I have eczema because when I tell you it hurts, it hurts. But I also heard that like when you have eczema, you see like actual patches. I only get patches on my scalp. So that's may not be what it is across my whole head, but it be hurting, child. Oh my gosh. Like if I don't have lotion, like if I've forgotten it, that was so much salt. If I've forgotten it for the gym, I just won't wash my face because I know I won't make it home because it'll hurt too much. It's not feasible. we got to do something. I'm really kind of sad I don't have coffee. What are we gonna drink instead, guys? Water. Ugh. I mean, I guess no, I want something kind of sweet. It doesn't have to be like super sweet, but I like a little balance. Oh, see, this is what you get when you healthy. You ain't got no food. The system is backfiring right now. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. So once again, like y'all saw on the day before, same breakfast, tomatoes, half an avocado, and eggs with added egg whites because we have protein goals and weight loss goals. And I think this is how I'm going to reach them. It's just keeping my breakfast super simple. I normally do use the other sea salt, the Celtic sea salt, but that wasn't what I found quickly. And I knew my eggs were overcooking. They're still a little overcooked for me, but we're gonna enjoy them nonetheless. And maybe I'll start creating new things, but I really just want a low carbohydrate, high protein, easy, repeatable breakfast. And so far, this has been what has stuck the best for me. Literally just because, as you saw, it takes less than 5 minutes and it's fresh, easy. And then also during my ayahuasca trip, they told us to eat less food that has been killed earlier or processed. So yeah, I cut the avocado every other day. It's a not fresh avocado, but the tomatoes are still whole and fresh, and the eggs are fresh, of course, like you saw me crack them.